Welcome back, guys. If you're new here, thanks for tuning in. If you're a returning person, we got work to do. So I found that I had this, so I didn't even need to buy it. This is a whole fiberglass repair kit, and I got the resin too. So that's awesome. Now this is all zip tied, as you saw in the last video. If you didn't see the last video, make sure you go check out that last video. I got my drill. I'm gonna scuff this scratch up right here. And I'm just doing this so that, pretty much so that the fiberglass resin and stuff will stick to it. Yeah, it smells like fart.
Like, yeah,
Like fart?
grossness.
Like gross fart? Can I get this crack in here too?
Like, what does this do?
This helps give proper adhesion to the...
Oh, because all the spots that you're doing are where you're going to be putting on the stuff?
Yeah. So now, guys, I'm just gonna clean this over with some... Well, I don't know what this is here. I'm gonna clean this over with some paper towel. Just a little piece of paper towel. And this is all that will...
Hey, PJ.
What?
What are those?
These are my bunny boots. Because it's snowing out really bad here, and after I'm done shooting this segment, me and Trisha are gonna go out and do the driveway.
What is this now?
This is lacquer thinner. This is just simply to clean the surface,
Okay.
so that it sticks good.
Maybe we should let the Benetiers decide where we go on vacation next.
Why are you thinking about that while I'm trying to do a bumper job?
Because I've been thinking about where we're going next, because I watched our Cuba videos again and it made me miss the sun.
You guys let me know if you guys thought I should have bought a brand new bumper instead of having to go through all the crap of repairing this, because I haven't even gotten to the paint part yet. Which, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the paint part because I don't want to.
I think it's better that you bought this because not only is it cheaper, you can make videos out of it.
So I got this little dish here. This was free from when I bought a salad. This was 99 cents. It's a little sponge brush. And this was $9. This I had to buy. But this I got for free.
No, you got this for free.
Yeah, that little gel I had to buy.
Oh.
This I got for free. And I had this whole kit for free too. My friend had this kit before. So it comes with a nice big patch.
What is this?
Don't touch it with your hands.
Why? You scared me.
Well, I'm handling it with gloves because it's not that it's bad or anything like that, but it is, it's just not a material that you want to get on your hands. So I got my dish here. I don't know the proper measurement. I'm just gonna use how much I think I'll need.
Maybe you should have YouTubed how do you do it.
So that's a good amount, I think. All right, I just punctured it with just some nail that I had. I'm gonna put about 10 drops into this.
Okay. Didn't even phase them.
I put a little bit of extra drops just for good measures, because
So how come you chose to do it like this way? Like, you know how when you do the filler to do rusts?
yeah.
Could you have done it for that?
Well, it's just the material we're working with here.
Okay.
And the material we're working with here is a resin-based thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to make sure that we, like, body filler is going to have the same results as we had right there. It's going to crack and all that stuff. So now I'm taking my little sponge pad. I'm prepping the surface where the crack is and just giving it all heck here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this right down. And then I'm going to lap over it. Making sure I put a good amount of this stuff because this is the strength that we're gonna need.
So do you have to like sand that stuff down or no?
No, I'm just gonna leave it because it's on the inside.
And you won't see it.
Yeah, guys, remember, I've never worked with this stuff before, so I'm not really sure about what I'm supposed to get. This is like really messy crap.
Did you tell the viewers what your 2020 New Year's resolution is?
No, what is it?
Tell them.
It is to get to 1,000 subscribers.
Well, that and your personal one is.
My personal one is that I'd like to. I'm going to the gym.
Yeah. Woohoo! How you feel about it so far?
I mean, I just do it.
But you enjoy it though, right?
Yeah, not bad. It's not like awesome, but it's not the best, so it's not the worst, so just do it.
But it's fun, you enjoy it, because I'm with you.
Yeah, if you guys go to the gym, let me know. Let me know what you go to. If you're thinking about doing this part, don't use a sponge, I guess. I thought it would be a good idea to use the sponge part, but it's not.
Looks like the crack's right here.
Yeah, it is.
And none of the fiberglass is on the crack.
There. Now I'm just gonna use the rest of this stuff that's in the container.
It's dripping on the floor.
Where?
On the ground.
Okay, so that's that. Now guys, we'll wait and see how it turns out. I'll catch you guys as soon as this is dry. All right, so we're back. It's been like maybe 2 days or so, and now it's nice and hard. And also in those 2 days, I picked up these seats. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with these or what I'm gonna put them in, but it's always good to have stuff, and I got a really good deal on them, so I don't know what I'll do, but I'll just put them there, have them for when you need them. But let's get back to this bumper now. So, as you can see, that's all hard, this is hard, and it fixed everything really good. Like in here where this was all cracked, that's hard. This is all nice and hard. And then I'll flip it over on this side so you can see. Yeah, that was like right here, and it just got glued to it. But all this is rock hard. In here is good too. It's all rock hard. And then up here, where this like hair is, that's rock hard too. So everything is all rock hard, and it looks good. So what I have to do now is I have to, I'm gonna cut the zip ties, just a little bit of the zip ties, and then I'm going to sand like all around that area, sand the whole bumper. Then I'm gonna body fill in the crack and sand that, and then we'll be able to prime and paint and get going. Boom guys, and there you have it. You don't need to do a whole lot to make it look good. You just got to scuff the surface just enough. So right here, you pretty much, I can rub my finger over it. The crack is only the thing that's there, and the zip tie's there. But all I need to do is just put some filler on it, like on this stuff, this, and should be good to go. So I'm just gonna mix up a little bit of filler and apply it on. All right, so now we got the body fill going. We got this much Bondo. This is probably a good amount that we're gonna need. I'm gonna use the remaining of this, and we'll mix up a good amount. Alright, so like I said before, that is not how I usually apply body filler. That's very dirty. Very unprofessional way is to do it how I did it. But with all the creases here and stuff in here and all that, where I couldn't get my, well, you can't see my spreader now, but where I couldn't get my spreader in, I just thought I would do that and it'd be done pretty quick. So I'm gonna let this part dry and then we'll have to sand some of this body fill. Alright guys, so I'm back after a little bit and here we have it. This one's nice and hard. Like, you can't really sink your nail into it, so you know it's hard. So I'm just gonna sand this out. I got a lot of friggin' sanding to do. I'm not that happy about it, but you gotta do it anyways. And then I had this. I got this for Trisha's car because hers fell off, and then I went to spray it with paint and the spray just got all splattery, so that almost ruined my whole thing. Not good. So if you're ever thinking about painting that, don't use half-empty cans because you'll get bad results. But I'm going to set you guys up and we'll sand this out. Wow guys, that's making a lot of dust in here. And I don't want to get a lot of dust on my camera, so I'm gonna I'll finish sanding without you guys because you guys don't need to watch me sand anyways, and then we'll take off from when I'm done sanding. It's the next day. The only thing I did was get the sanding done. As you can see, light out. So what I did, now, the only thing I did was sand it, but then I brought it down to the car wash so that I could wash off all the dust and stuff. Like, there's a little bit here, but that's not a big deal. So pretty much the only thing that's sanded is what you saw me sand, and that's it. So I have it masked off at the lip, all there, and then I have it masked off right here at the lip and also the reflector because I couldn't get that one out because I put fiberglass on that one, so can't get it out. So like I said, all I did was bring the car wash it, tape it up, and now you guys are gonna see all the good stuff. I got this this fast line. If you didn't see it in my other video, I'll leave it up in the description. You can watch my other video, but I picked this up right at the body shop. This is a builder primer that pretty much is gonna well, ideally it's supposed to hide like imperfections, scratches, and stuff like that. So hopefully it hides a lot of the scratches and I don't have a lot of crap. So I'm gonna start spraying this. I'll do like a pretty thick coat because it's really cold. So when it's really cold, you want to put a thick coat on. So I'll go and spray that up. Just because you guys don't want to watch paint dry or anything like that, and those two spots are just where my dirty fingers touched it. But as you can see, it's all nice and there's no drips or droodles or anything of that matter. And I'll come in and I'll show you the this is where the crack was. I mean, yeah, I couldn't get in there with the body fill, but that's okay. But so crack is gone. In here, that was where the thing was split and all that jazz. So that's strong. So now I'm gonna I'm gonna paint it up the color match white with a spray can, and let's see how this turns out. It's the Philo 1 color match, so we're gonna spray that now. Just shaking it so that it's, you know, really good, because I kept this in the house too to keep it nice and warm out of the cold. So this should go on really nice. So yeah, I just gave that like a really light coat, and now I'm gonna let that stay for like, just to get dry again, and then I'm gonna hit it with another coat. Yeah, another thing that I wanna mention is when you spray the paint, the base coat paint in a cold, it's really good because it will, it flattens out. The cold, it doesn't have, like, if you were to paint this in like the hot, it would pretty much dry really quick, but when you paint in the cold, it doesn't dry quick, so pretty much you can see that the paint is starting to flatten out. Sorry about that, my camera died, so I had to put a new battery, but what I was saying is, the paint's a lot, it's completely dry right now, like the paint part, so yeah, I could touch it and all that, completely dry. So what I'm gonna do now is I went down to the store, I picked up this this Painter's Touch Gloss Clear. It's got like no yellowing and stuff like that. So I'm gonna paint that, spray that on pretty generously, and make it look nice and wet. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna cut it or buff it or wet sand it or anything like that. I'll see. But I'm gonna put that on now. I've let it dry for a while. Those are good. And then on the side here, there's a little bit of paint that looks like it's drippage right here. But I'm gonna put it on the car right now and see how it looks on the car. And if it looks good on the car, then we won't do anything about it. But if it doesn't look good on the car, then we're gonna wet sand it out. So I'll show you guys me putting it back on the car. I hope it came out good.
PJ!
What?
It's gross. What are you doing? Oh, is that the tape on the light?
Yeah, I had to tape the signal light because I couldn't get it off because it had fiberglass. So this thing looks like it's good to go.
Did you not do the other side?
No, that one can come out.
Oh.
Does this look good, guys?
Looks great. You fixed it all yourself. Doesn't even look like there's anything wrong with it.
Perfect. So the other thing I'm gonna do.
Wait, these?
What?
Is there tape on this?
No.
What is that?
I don't know. Look at that. That one didn't have it.
Oh.
I'm just gonna have to drill out the hole or replace the tab. So I'm gonna do that real quick.
Fast and easy. Lemon squeezy.
Yeah, I just drilled through I guess like the resin body fill stuff. So now let's see how good this looks like when we put it on. Does that look good?
Yeah, once it's on, it will look great.
And now that's on.
Can I let go?
I think so, yeah. It seems to look good on the bumper.
Yeah, it looks great.
And that looks like it needs to come up just a little bit more, but the clips on the grill up top don't really hold in that well. The paint's good. This looks like the whole front of the car. And and everything. So I'm going to put that in. I'm gonna put the reflector in, put the bumper up a little bit better, and we're gonna show you this out in the sunlight when it's nice and bright, and you can see how good it really turned out in the light, because in the garage lighting it's not the greatest. All right guys, so it's the next day in many of next days of this journey, but it's finally coming to an end. Let me show you the finished product of this beast. So we started off here with all damage, and now, well, the only thing I could say is it doesn't line up super good, like right here and then right here, but that's for the damage it had. It looks really good. Really good. And then you remember those drips I was telling you about? Right here, you can't even see them, and I didn't wet sand them. So, you're good. And then the damage, I put the emblem on, and the only damage you could see is up in there was where I zip tied it, and this started to re-crack, but that's not, the main thing was this, which you cannot see. And the only reason why that started to re-crack is because I put a lot of pressure on it. I'm going to show you how I did the bumper up, because when I did the bumper initially, so you just pull the tab and lift. I put a zip tie right there and a zip tie right there, because this whole piece right here, as you can see, it popped out right there. Those clip, and I had to put a Honda battery in because it's been sitting for so long that it went dead on me. I was like, oh no, my car don't start, and I was like all worried, but you can't see the zip ties, guys, at all. So this thing is on pretty good. The white, the fact that I had a really dark white underneath, I got the color paint match, but I think the paint might have faded, so the white bumper is a little bit whiter. Nothing crazy, but I'm gonna have to clean this one up, and that'll be good to go. So we're gonna end it on this journey, but I thank you guys for watching, and I'm glad if I could help you out with your cracked bumper and stuff, that it helped you. I'll see you guys next week, or if you're watching different videos and not on my daily schedule, just subscribe. You'll get notified when I put out a new video, which is every week, or hopefully you get suggested again on another video. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.